Governor, those were some very, very nice sentiments, some great speech. I mean, if you want to call it that, a speech, concerning hate and where hate leads. But the people that need to hear it are not going to listen. The people that need to hear it are so blinded by their hate that no matter what you say, it doesn't matter to them. Right? And that's sad. Another terrible thing is that it took going to Auschwitz to comprehend the scale, the depravity, the evil of it. Why did it take you going there? My entire adult education life, meaning, 12 and up, we were taught about it. Seeing the pictures is horrifying. Knowing that each one of those pairs of shoes belonged to a person. Hearing how devastating it was for the people who survived, and for the people that liberated those who did survive. That's all stuff you can easily find without needing to go there. I mean, you did better than I would. If I ended up there, I'd probably have broken down crying the instant I walked through those gates. Because of the damage, the toll, the human suffering. But I have empathy. The people you need to be addressing with that speech do not. Hate is a powerful thing. It's a word that has lost its meaning, because hate is an incredibly strong word. Incredibly strong word. There are very few things that I actually do hate. There are things that I detest, and detest is worse than hate. But the people that need to hear it aren't going to listen. And your words, unfortunately, are colored by your actions in the previous couple of years now. You angrily yelled at your fellow Americans because they refused a shot, because they refused unconstitutional actions forced upon them by a government. Your exact words were F your freedom. F your freedom. Oh, I was very angry at that one. You're a personal hero of mine. So when you told me, F your freedom, that hurt. That was very upsetting, and it hurt your image in my eyes. That does not mean I do not respect you. It does not mean I don't appreciate everything you've done. It does not mean that you are no longer my most favorite action hero. But you alienated half the population that is actually going to agree with your sentiments. You embraced the side that will refuse to listen. I mean, your message is 12 minutes long. The kids younger than me, I'm an 80s kid. The 90s kids, the kids born this century, they're not going to spend that much time listening to somebody that they don't even know what this person has done. Christ, they probably don't even know some of your greatest work. But fantastic, fantastic presentation. I just don't know if it's going to have any sort of an effect. It is getting shared among the people that my algorithm allows me to see, but I haven't seen it from the other side, even though I'm in the middle. I'm a constitutional conservative, not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not an extremist. Though the government would call me that because I fly a Betsy Ross flag and a Sons of Liberty flag. You know, the original flag of our ideals in our nation, and a flag that represents freedom. Make me a terrorist somehow, but your message is going to fall on deaf ears. And it's a shame, because it's a message that needs to be spread. It's a message that needs to be heard. It's a message that needs to be digested, understood, and replicated. And it won't be. Even myself. Some of the things you said, I instantly, but he did this, or he said that, or F my freedom. I hope your message gets around. I hope people listen and take away from it what you intend for them to take away from it, which is we need to stop with this unnecessary hatred of each other. We need to come and talk and get to an understanding. We need to compromise. We need to come together. And that is not what the government or the media are pushing right now. And we're finally getting the reality of January 6th. And even that, even the actual footage is not good enough for some people. The reality of it is not good enough. It's not what they want, so they're not going to listen. And on top of that, the people who've been propagating those lies are now calling for the censorship, obliteration, if you will, of those shows, individuals, platforms that are exposing their malfeasance. Hate is the driving factor for most of the people in the nation, even in the world. Hate is the driving factor. Wonderful sentiments. Again, Governor, wonderful sentiments. But I don't think it's going to help. I really don't. I don't think we can turn back from where we are now.